had a nice little break. We're back rejuvenated. And we're happy to be back. We've missed y'all. We have missed all of y'all. We have missed each other, but life has just taken over. We've just been busy, child. But it's okay because we are back. And today we are going to be having a serious type of discussion tonight, which is different for Battle of the Sexes. It's different vibe for Battle of the Sexes.
Right.
But we'll see where this goes. So let me check in with the panel first. Real Talk 87, how you doing tonight?
Blessed and highly favored. Namaste.
Nina's gonna kill you. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you all?
Doing good, Nick.
I'm doing good. And Eat Black TV, the madness all over the tube. How you doing, sir?
Right.
I've been blessed, just putting in that
Blessed
work.
and highly favored.
I'm especially glad that Neek's here. She's one of my favorite cast members.
I know.
Don't be messy. Don't be messy.
Hey, Golden Phoenix, welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up on your way in. Okay, so tonight's topic of discussion, we'll be talking about depression, how to cope with depression around the holidays, and we're going to see how this conversation goes. Now you want to play. Stop. Okay. So, y'all, she messing with me today. Okay, so I'm going to let E Black start off tonight's discussion. I just think it's only right. So, E Black TV, let's talk about depression. What's going on? What's your thoughts and opinions?
Around the holiday season, there's a lot of pressures. There's a lot of pressures to buy gifts. There's a lot of pressures to provide for your family. And for the most part, men take the grunt of this. We have to be the providers, but in reality, we don't get the reward. We bring the turkey home. We got to cook the turkey, deep fry it, then we got to get the small piece of the bird. And then during the holiday seasons, we could buy all the gifts just to get a tie.
Girl, I'm letting him go. I'm just letting him go.
So for us men, during the holiday season, it's a lonely thing because if you're providing for the family, you're watching your paycheck dwindle to provide, and you're just not feeling the love in the spirit in the air. And, the women, they just got it easy. They just sit back and, enjoy all the fruits of our labors. So, it becomes a very depressing time of the year because you're so much under pressure to ensure that everybody's happy in the family.
Okay. Nick, you want to respond? Because you was halfway through responding.
We're just at the intro, guys.
So,
you cannot be serious. Like, what?
I'm very serious.
You called us here for this? Do you not know my husband's team is playing at 7:30? And my kid got a class at 7 o'clock, and here you are.
Talking all this mess.
So this makes you depressed?
Yes.
Is this what we're doing?
Yes, this is a very depressive time for the year for the men because we're trying to make sure that everything in the family is going really good and well, and we're trying to fulfill the dreams of unhappy women and ungrateful children.
Okay. Did you know, you may not know, but did you know that I'm a clinically depressed person?
Yeah, I understand. I understand that, both sides take depression, but in terms of men,
No, I asked a question. Did you know that I am a clinically depressed person?
Yes. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm sorry, Nick. If you want us to own your depression, I truly am hoping that you're getting the help that is needed. And like I said, I just, in the grand scheme of things, in terms of society, I just believe men are taking the brunt of most of the pressures that come with the holiday season.
Because you have to cook it, you have to deep fry it. Like, first of all,
First of all, girl.
no, that man in there, he ain't deep fried nothing. I don't think he ever cooks. So I don't follow you. Like,
I'm with
I
you.
really don't. And
Do you guys deep fry
if you are
turkeys?
deep frying the turkey, I'm sure that somebody's making dressing, somebody's making yams and green beans and all that other stuff
All
and
the rest of it.
And so all you gotta do is drop a bird in some grease.
Do you know how much peanut oil is?
No.
It's like $40 a quart.
Okay, go buy it. That's why you work there.
I'm already depressed just by hearing that, you know.
Oh
yeah,
no
go buy it. And you are in
Me.
you're in a situation too where you both bring finances into the household. So get out of here. Get out of here.
Real Talk 87. I'm so glad I bought wine today.
Right? I'm gonna go get some. I'm about to get up in a minute. Like, I promise you, this is gonna be a long night.
This is gonna be a long night. We'll talk 87.
Yeah.
I gotta hear what you have to say about.
You know what? I do see where you're coming from, but first of all, let me ask E Black something. I'm not trying to get off in your business, but what does your wife do? How come she's not the one cooking? Are you the one cooking?
She's cooking, but like, I'm just talking about in terms of the, she mentioned yams. Yams are like what, $2-3? Like, we're talking about the bird. Come on now.
So it doesn't matter how
does
much
the meal come out family expenses? Like,
yeah,
the whole meal.
Because you buy all the groceries together, or does she go buy the yams and you buy the?
And you just buy the turkey.
What is
No, what I'm saying is that I gotta provide I have to provide all of that, and this, like I said, this.
You don't have to do anything.
I do, as a
but
man.
Stay black and die. You don't have to do anything.
Stay black and die.
That's right.
If you don't like that, if you don't like doing that, you're in the wrong situation, or whatever man you're speaking about, or whatever you're doing over here. They're in the wrong situation. It's not necessary to be depressed. And so
you the one, E Black, you the one cooking for Thanksgiving?
No, I'm just saying I do the deep bird. I do I actually like doing the deep frying of the.
So y'all sharing the duty pretty much.
Yeah.
So what's the depression about?
Well, the depression, like I said, comes around the pressures of providing such a meal and ensuring that the family is fairly needs are met. I think a lot of times in society we envision the single mom providing lunch or for Thanksgiving dinner out of canned foods and all these things, but we never talk about the men who actually go out and actually provide for their families.
You know what?
You know what? Now, let me say this real quick. No, E Black, I feel you on that, because what I can say when we talk about depression and all this and all that, whatever, and holidays, they always talk about the woman being this. They'll never talk about what the men go through. So I do feel you on that. So for that, I'm going to agree with you for now. I'll agree with you. Go ahead, V.
Thank you, Real.
No problem.
I'm sorry. I honestly, I think that's a whole bunch of crap. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel that the person that is probably most stressed when it comes to holidays, the meals, the gifts, and everything, most likely, and in most situations, is the woman. It's the woman putting it together. It's the woman going out to the store to go and buy the gifts. Okay, fair enough. The man has provided the money, right? Let's just use a traditional household for E Black's sake. Okay, the man potentially, not now, but potentially is putting the money or whatever. But it's the woman that has to make sure that all the ingredients for the whole meal is there. It's the woman that's going to get up super duper early to start cooking this meal so that everybody is fed. It's the woman that's going to serve this said man his plate of food. He don't get the smallest piece of nothing. If anything, it's the woman, and she probably barely even eats on that day. I'm just going to be honest. And let's be real. A lot of the times it's the women that's going out to be buying gifts for the kids when it's like Christmas and things like that. It's the woman that's going to go buy the gifts, wrap the gifts, put it under the tree, do all of said duties. So I'm really confused. How is it that the men seem to be more depressed?
I agree with the rapping.
Yeah, but
I agree with the rapping part only because I can't rap. I don't do no rapping because I can't rap for nothing. So yeah, that's the woman's job. She got to rap because I can't rap. But go ahead. My bad.
I'm just saying, like, I just think it's crazy that this is what E Black is upset about. Because and I'm not even just talking about me, I'm just talking about generations that I have watched. It is always, the man may have to deal with the turkey. If you're doing it fried or you're smoking it or whatever, then okay, yeah, most likely the man's gonna do that. Most likely. But there's so many other dishes that comes with that meal that the woman is having to provide and having to cook and make sure it's not burnt and make sure that it hits the plate and tastes good enough for the whole family. And let's not even talk about the guests that want to come over, included extended family, right? And we got to make sure there's enough food for everybody. So I'm really...
You ain't got to invite them. What you mean?
But, you know, sometimes that's how families function. Sometimes people have extended family that come over too because, you know, they want to join family. You know, my family do it all the time. I don't, like, our family get-togethers are pretty big usually, and it consists of like 4 or 5 families, like smaller families coming together as one big family.
During the day, who's the men? Who are usually the sex that has to go to the store for the extra ingredients?
For the extra ingredients, usually the woman's got everything, but if something gets missed, then you send the man to the store for the items.
Exactly.
Like, it's never something big. But wait, hold on. Y'all sitting on your asses all day watching sports or whatever else the hell you want to watch. And ain't nobody in this kitchen but the women. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We gotta deal with the bad old kids who want to play Nintendo on the TV screen during our football game.
No, there should be another TV for them to go play on somewhere.
I ain't never been around a holiday. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think I've ever been on a holiday where the men have to be doing anything.
Look,
hold on, V.
You don't go get ice. You call someone that's on the way over. And
hold on. Whoa. Hold on. Let's cut the crap right now, okay?
Now, you're a single man. You don't count.
20 years ago, yeah, we had to rely on, you know, our woman doing majority of the cooking and all that. These modern women, that's not going to happen. Normally, if somebody's cooking, it's probably your mama or your grandmama cooking. It ain't you cooking. So I'm just saying. Y'all agree with that?
I got a whole vlog last year on Thanksgiving where I cooked. So I don't know.
That's what I'm like, I cook. So
my parents came over here. So I just don't, maybe this is a one-off thing here and I'm just not.
I'm like, I could not, but I really don't understand. Let's
I'm confused.
Right, let's put aside. I actually really want the men to unpack this some more, okay? Because they are getting depressed or feel that they are overlooked during the holiday period. And I really would like to understand why men feel this way.
We feel overlooked, goddammit.
Hold on, let me say this.
Hold on.
Harry, welcome. What's up, Harry?
Everybody in the house.
Let me say this real quick. I don't feel overlooked or depressed during the holidays because really, I don't want much of shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just want to eat. That's all I want to do is eat. So I don't have a reason to feel depressed or overlooked or anything like that because I'm simple anyway. So I really don't. You know, that's not my thing to just get depressed like that. Who's providing meals?
Yeah, for Thanksgiving.
This year,
for Christmas.
This year, I'm not cooking. I'm going to my mama's house. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, so a female. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Carry on.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm not cooking. No. Not doing it.
Some people enjoy it. Some men enjoy cooking.
Some men do. Some men do cook. I'm not gonna there's a lot of men, especially in Texas, that like to barbecue or grill or whatever.
Yeah.
I give them that. I will give the men that when that happens.
Listen, V, let's stop talking about like that's rare that it happens. It's not rare. Nowadays, it's men cooking more than women. So let's stop that, all right?
And not only that,
No,
how do you
yes,
think that
it is men cooking
that
more.
Is such a lie.
What?
That's not a
how do you
lie.
think that roast beef gets smoked? How do you think that pork loin gets smoked?
We do it. We do it.
Either the woman's doing it, or guess what? The woman ordered it and goes and picks it up from the store and brings it home.
Yeah. I don't know about this. I've never.
I don't know. We only from where I remember, we used to have one person that used to smoke turkeys or fry them or whatever, right? But they no longer attend our Christmas things, right? So now we literally order them every year. Now we buy we go get a turkey, we send it to a store, the store does it, and
that is lazy.
What, to smoke it? Who the hell's got time? Do you know how long turkeys take? You know what?
Yeah, I know how long it takes
for y'all to cook a damn turkey.
I've cooked the turkey.
That thing takes.
I cooked it. It takes
you know how many
hours
that things take?
It takes 8 to 10 hours. I know, and I've done it before.
That is easier.
That's lazy. Stop. That's why you do it.
Family, well, I don't know how your families do it, but for my family and Christmas and Thanksgiving, turkey isn't the only meat that we serve. We actually have several different meats that's served, and that takes a lot of time too. So if you ain't got to worry about the damn turkey, and the turkey is the one thing that people probably don't even like anyway, it's the least most important part of the meal, but you have to have it just because it's tradition to have.
No, you don't. Damn that. If I don't want turkey, I ain't eating turkey. I ain't even gonna make it.
I think Harry. I think Harry was able to kind of break this down a little bit better.
Okay, go ahead, Harry.
For us to understand that, I don't know, I guess you guys' position in having to pay for things, and what did he say? It's depleted their wallets. You add COVID debts in there, that could be hard. I guess this time of year, and not having family and friends around. But that's everyone going through that together.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have to be on the man, and I don't know.
E-Black brought that up, so go ahead, E-Black.
On both sides. If you have two working people in the household, that's everyone's money getting depleted, not just the guys.
I literally feel that men get to rest during the holidays. I'm sorry. I'm so against this. Men really actually get to rest during the holidays.
Between the store
y'all don't have to run to the store. I told you, you're supposed to call somebody that's on the way to the house to stop and get ice or get. I don't know what you would need, because if you're hosting, you should already think about that kind of stuff and go take care of it.
It's not reality, Nick. That's just not reality.
Men never rest. I don't know what y'all talking about.
You have all your ingredients you need. You go through your pantry, say, okay, I need this, and that,
Yep.
And then, hey, babe, babe, I forgot this. I need some more sugar. But babe, what?
No, you go get it when you make your list. You get everything you need, Black.
That's on your list.
And then in the morning, day of, you wake up and then you go get the ice and bring it.
Extra podcast.
Fact.
No, you shouldn't even be doing any cooking on the day of Thanksgiving. You're supposed to do all of it the night before. In the morning,
and everything.
Yeah, in the morning, that's just preparation.
I ain't having no cold macaroni.
Nah, the macaroni got to be made the day of, just like the cornbread got to be made the day of. So,
but if you cook your noodles down the night before, you can cut corners. Depending on what you need to do or what you like to do. Some people, but you can take some extra measures the night before to make it easier.
We're talking to men that don't do this. They don't cook these meals, so they would have no idea where the
hold on. Whoa. No, I've cooked these meals before. I just said I'm not cooking this year. This year's not gonna happen. No. But the only thing I cook the day before is like the greens and the turkey. That's it. And I won't even do that no more because I don't even like turkey. So I won't cook turkey no more for the rest of my life. I don't even like turkey. So
this is so lame. Like, you are not depressed because you have to fry.
I love it.
Man,
look at this man. These gas prices is high. You go in there and you need that peanut oil, and that thing say $40-$50. Then
you buy it. Like,
man, that stuff is depressing. I'll be so depressed. My wallet.
Well, I'll say this. I actually am a depressed person, you know, through paperwork. And the way you move, when you're actually depressed,
it's so different.
Yeah, because I have a seasonal depression, and I get depressed, very depressed at the end of the year because it's like a lot of fake love, fake cheer and happiness, and people just out here. It started when I was really young, working at Walmart way back in the day. And the coworkers, I was talking about this about my husband the other day. My coworkers, we were poor, we were in poverty working at Walmart, but they would be buying like gaming systems and shit that they know that they cannot afford, for their children. And then they would wait on taxes or they go file them early and get these loans on income tax. Like, that is stuff that makes you depressed.
Yeah.
And
Walmart is starting to do financing on stuff. So that's gonna be even more depressing towards the end of the holidays.
Right. Those are some points for me for depression around this holiday season. I've never been depressed because I have to cook a full meal. For my family. I actually enjoy that. Like,
so I like it. I like this time of year, even though it's like busy.
Yeah,
it can be stressful, right? It can be stressful when you're doing majority of the work, but at the same time, it's a fun time of year because you're going to be around family and friends that you love and enjoy.
I don't like
for the most part. Right, so you kind of look forward to it. You kind of put
Vee said, right?
And the work, like you put it out your head and you just do what you need to do to get through this time of year. Now, I mean, depression, like Nick says, it comes in different forms. She has seasonal depression. I have been depressed in the past. I've moved past that and I've come out of it and I'm fine now. But I don't know. I'm really I didn't know that men get really depressed at this time of year.
Why you thought
feeling like they can't provide?
You really thought that only women get depressed at this time of year? That's what you really thought?
No, I didn't. I never said that either. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know that this was a thing, an issue for a lot of men. So I'm
not
learning
for me.
something.
It ain't. But yeah, it ain't for me.
I'm learning something because I didn't realize that men do get upset and depressed at this time of year and feel overlooked. But I feel that is also that can be found in women too.
Listen, this is the thing, Vee. Nah, Vee, this is the thing with you women, y'all always feel like you're overlooked when y'all get a little too much attention. Y'all get too much attention and still feel like you overlooked because we don't talk to you for 5 minutes. You feel like you're being overlooked. We got to pay attention to you 24 hours a day, literally. But when we show you 23 hours and 30 minutes of attention, you feel like you're overlooked for those 30 minutes. Why?
Oh, Lord. Really?
Really? Yeah. Why is that?
I think it's more of a case. I don't think it's necessarily, oh, you guys don't talk about us or talk to us or whatever the case may be. I think it's more of a case of we do so many things and it's not appreciated. or it's not you haven't let it be known to us that it's appreciated. I think that's more of the situation rather than, you know, we feel overlooked just because we don't, you know. I mean, if your man says, oh, thanks, babe, that was a really good meal, I appreciate that, you know, okay, great, I love it, you know, I feel appreciated, you know, rather than, oh, my food's cold, oh, no, you put salt in this, oh, there's too much salt in it. Like,
hold on,
you know
what man done did that to you though?
Pinpointing or picking out certain stuff. Not really.
Did
that hasn't happened to me. But
okay, so why you can't use that argument if you never went through that? It does happen.
It does happen.
It does. Like, but if you ain't been through that, you see, no, V, you cheating right now. You cheating.
Thank you, Harry. We got money in the chat. Hey, we got money in the chat. Hey,
shout out to Harry. What's up?
Hey, Nita.
Nita, quit talking about my video. All right, leave my camera alone.
Golden Phoenix, I agree with you. Depression has no gender and no skin color. I do believe. I'm just saying. I didn't know that men specifically at this time of year get depressed because of said things that E Black brought to our attention tonight. I didn't know that this was actually a thing. So I'm learning something. And
now
yes,
think about
I
it
do
like
believe
this.
that everybody can be depressed, men and women.
Think about it right now. There's so many men right now who spent the last couple of months putting in double overtime at their job just to provide for their family. They're staying away just to provide the meals.
Overtime too.
Huh?
There's a lot of women that do the same thing. There's a lot of single mamas out there. There's single fathers too, you know, but I'm saying there's a lot of single people that are doing the exact same thing, you know. They're putting in extra work or extra hours to make sure their kids and their families needs are met.
Let's not speak about the men who don't have custody of their children and now they're trying to work to provide for their children and they're not getting the respect that they deserve. They're not around in the holiday season.
Yeah.
Trust me, this is a hard time. When Kevin Samuels said winters is coming, it's coming for us too because it's hard for us.
Yeah.
I know, real. Hey, we getting it in today. Hold on, we getting it in.
She don't even know what to say. She don't know what to say right now. Jesus.
I don't. Because I feel that the argument is on both sides of the coin. So, you know, I feel that there are women that struggle with the exact same things and problems and pressures that men do.
No, not necessarily. Well, yeah, but no. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you're going through something, when women are going through something, y'all got somebody to lean on, like your mama, your daddy, somebody, your friends, whatever. When we feeling it, we just got to man the fuck up. You see? So it's a difference. Yes.
I mean, my thing is, okay, if you don't feel like you have somebody in your village or somebody in your circle that you can go to when you're having a rough time, then you really need to reevaluate your friendships and relationships with people that are around you.
It ain't even the
there
friends.
There should always be somebody.
No, because it ain't even the friends or nothing like that. That's the issue. It's just the fact that how we are as men normally, we don't want to do that.
Well,
it's hard for us to do it. It is a personal problem. I'm not saying it ain't. It is. But still, that's the thing. It's harder on us because most of us. No. What the fuck?
She can relate. It's your mama. You should be able to speak to your mama about any and everything. If you go through a hard time, when you're going through a hard time, a lot of the times boys do tend to speak to their moms. If their moms are alive, then they do tend to speak to their moms a lot.
Real?
Do you listen, V? Do you know what? And I don't care. You see what I'm saying? I don't care what a woman thinks. You see what I'm saying? But do you know what a lot of women tend to say? First of all, women are confusing. First, they want a man to have a good relationship with his mama, but when he actually has a good relationship with his mama, all of a sudden they mama boys.
No.
Like, what's going on with that?
No. I think that you guys just don't understand. Okay, so let me break that down for you real quick. Okay, we love when men have good relationships with their mothers. Okay, it's just about. I feel that men
explain
need
it the right way.
The good balance. Yes, I feel like men, some men, right? It's like whatever mama says, whether it's right or wrong, we going with this, and because that's my mama. I'm agreeing with whatever she says. And you have a woman, and I'm sorry, I ain't listening to you. I'm going with my mama because that's my mama. There's those types of men, right? And then you have the types of men that if their mama is wrong, and they know they wrong, they gonna tell their mom. It's not out of disrespect, but it's mama, you wrong right now. And this is actually correct. These are the type of men that we talking about. So we like when the guy is more like, no, mama, you wrong right now.
Mm-hmm.
You can call your mama out when she's wrong, and you ain't taking every single thing she says for golden. And then at the same time, you are finding the balance between your relationship with your mama and your relationship with your woman. When a man can do that, that's perfect. That's exactly what a woman wants. A woman will tell you they don't want you to have a relationship with your mama unless your mama is like some kind of the devil,
That's a lie. That's a lie. No, that's a lie. Stop that. That's a lie. No, Vee, that's a lie.
They treat their women
Vee,
good too.
No.
I'm just saying.
I know some men out here. They got a good relationship with their mama, but they also love their woman. The thing is, the mama don't like her. That's when the woman be like, I don't want you being around your mama too much. You need to be around me a whole lot more than you're around her. You see what I'm saying? Just because the mama don't like her. You see what I'm saying?
I don't think it's that. I think it's just the respect levels. When the respect levels are blurred, there's a bit of a difference.
What you mean?
Like if mama's really disrespectful to your woman, then there's an issue, right? But
yeah, that is an issue.
That your mama don't like her. Okay, your mama don't like her. Your mom doesn't have to like every person. Maybe she just needs to spend some more time and get to know her a little better.
And that's the thing too. The mama don't have to like her. Like she don't.
Yeah,
she ain't got to.
See where, like if the mom doesn't like the girl, friend or wife or whatever, then you just do it separately. Like you just go see your mom and then you come back home and the two don't have to, cross or whatever.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
It's more like when you're like, no, I'm gonna go spend the time with my mama and leave you by yourself because that's my mama. I'm going over there. That's when it's a problem.
Oh, well then
that's when it's like,
no, you're never alone, baby. Mm-mm. So go on with your mama.
And I will one train leaves the station, another one's coming on in.
Yeah. And I will occupy myself. Don't even worry about it.
Look at E Black. E Black don't even know what to say no more because he actually just shocked the life out of everybody today.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you guys get y'all groove on because, I hear a whole lot of mama's boy stuff. I just don't subscribe to that stuff. So, I don't know who got
what type of guys y'all be talking to. Are you a mama's boy?
I'm very much used to be one. I used to be.
So no matter whatever your woman said, you just go with what your mama say.
Say what? I never asked.
No matter what your woman said, you always just go with what your mom said.
No, I've never really asked my mom for relationship advice. Mm-mm.
That's good.
That's interesting.
She would always either be on my side or just.
How is that interesting?
I just think it's interesting. Your mom is the first woman in your life. I'm just saying, your mom is the first female in your life.
So what that mean?
But she also gave me a lot of bad advice. So. She also she wanted me to be like I'll Be Sure and New Edition. She tried to raise me to be one of them dudes.
Man, look, I think some dudes.
Yeah.
And I think that was like the worst thing. It took me a while to fix that. So, you know.
I think some dudes put their mama on too much of a pedestal. Like, just because that was the first woman in your life, don't mean you gotta just take everything she says for just like as truth. Like she's a superwoman or something. I agree. I get it. She's superwoman in your life. When you were a kid, I get that because that's how I felt about my mama when I was a kid. But I also know, like, I know what mama did before, and I know that a lot of things she says may not always be true. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I still love her, but it's like I can't listen to everything you say. You feel me? And some dudes don't get that.
That's a good balance. That's what I'm saying. Those are the difference between the guys that you say women, kick up a stink about, and they're like, oh my God, you never take up for me, or you're never on my side, or you never listen to me, or whatever. Those mama's boys, those are the ones that women tend to stay away from because it's just a lot when you can't find the balance.
So y'all don't like mama's boy? Is that what I'm hearing?
I don't care either way. If I know there's always a workaround for something in my world.
Nick is like a drill sergeant. I swear, you can. She can deal with anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Nick like that. But Vee, look, if you end up getting a son or whatever, would you want your son to be a mama's boy?
Would I want him to be a mama's boy?
Yeah.
No. I want him to be able to figure out life. I mean, not in a bad way. I want him to be able to come to me for advice. I will always advise my baby. But I just, I don't need him to be, I don't want him to be stuck on me. I don't even want my man to be stuck on me like that. I don't want that type of person. So, I want him to, okay, well, everybody goes through this, son. Unfortunately, it's okay. Just make sure you X, Y, and Z or whatever,
So
but I think
hearing,
what I wouldn't respect is if he has a woman that comes in his life and she's trying to ruin the relationship that we do have. That I wouldn't respect.
So a lot of mama's boys come from. Oh, I'm sorry, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm interrupting you.
I was just gonna say, like that whole mama's boy relationship is normally like it's a lot of it's normally from what, in my opinion, from like a single mom household where the mom don't have a man, so she attaches herself to the boy and to get validation, if you will, in her own life. In my opinion. And so I would never do that to my kid. Like I make sure to create a healthy boundary. There's a line in the sand there, and then I don't want to toy with his personality and who he actually wants to be in his life, by manipulating or controlling, the outcome. Right. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is that you can't even be a mama's boy, and then you can't also be vulnerable with your woman. So I can see why men get depressed around this time of the year because we have nowhere to go. Our feelings are not really valid.
Nobody said it. You heard wrong.
Nick said, Vee said that she does not want to raise a mama's boy. She does not want a boy. She wants her boy to figure it out. Most women
I don't want to raise a mama's boy either, but that doesn't mean you can't. I don't want that. But if my son wants to be a mama's boy, then that's just what he'll be in life. But I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, but like you said, if a son can't get true relationship with his mom in a loving way, then he has to get it through his woman. But most women logically do not want men like that. So where are we to go as men to get the bonding that is necessary?
With your side chick.
Oh, so now you're saying we can get a side chick now. That's what you're pretty much saying.
I'm messing with you.
Okay.
That was a punchline. But I think you have to allow space for your man to be vulnerable in a relationship. You have to. I don't understand this. Like I would never. I don't know what this topic is about, but I'm not gonna let my husband get depressed. Like I'm not gonna aid him. No. Then that means like I'm a toxic person. I'm a toxic partner, and he don't need to be with me. Like if I'm making him feel away. Actually, it's like I'm proud to cook the meals. My husband is proud to provide the meals. Like exchange there.
Yeah, but the pressure.
I think different. A lot of people that I
don't know how much longer. What time is it? Because
I don't know. I feel like your partner shouldn't be the person that's making you depressed, right? Your partner is kind of the person that should be helping you through it.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah,
that's how it's supposed to be. But sometimes people don't know. Some people have really good poker faces, and sometimes people don't know when people are depressed.
Yeah.
Or they remove themselves from certain situations where it could be known, right? And they just kind of close off for a minute. So I feel like I guess around this time of year, because there is a thing of seasonal depression, you know, I think that people need to be more aware and watch the people that are around you more often, just to see if their behaviors are changing so that you can open up a dialogue to see if you can help said person. Yeah.
E Black is E Black, and he sure is.
E Black is E Blackin'.
You messed up this whole show. This was supposed to be our comeback, and you over here toying with depression.
I'm not toying with depression. I'm being dead serious.
Give you the smallest piece.
I'm just being real. Like that. Let's just be honest with this. A lot of men do not have the mental, social structure to handle the depression. A lot of men are told to just pick it up and smile.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That, you know what? And they should.
So if a man's telling you that it's depression, if a man's telling you that makes him depressed and you make it non-valid, that doesn't make your point more valid.
As depressed as you are, you got to keep it moving because life goes on. The world is spinning and spinning every day. And so whether you're depressed or not, the world is not going to stop. So that's just something that you could go get you some medication for and go buy your turkey and fry it.
Medication?
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of the times, a lot of the times when you're depressed, you don't care about what other people care about or going through or what they're thinking right now. You're just in your own world. Like literally, if you've really been depressed and you've been in that state, then you know you don't give a damn about what the hell's going on around you, near you, by you, or anything, because you're so zoned out of that, because you are in such a sad, isolated and lonely space. You can't even bring yourself to think happy thoughts or outside of this dark cloud that is over you. You literally are just stuck. I don't know, it's hard to explain it. I've been there, so I know. So it's hard to explain it, but you're not worried about the rest of the world or whether or not there's going to be food on the table tonight or a whole meal's going to get cooked or these gifts are going to get bought. Like, you're not even thinking about that type of stuff because you're literally just really down in this really deep, dark place that you can't get out of. And a lot of the times you don't want to be present anymore.
Yeah.
And you try and do things where you're not present.
Have you experienced this yet, E-Black, or are you still in the first stages of depression?
I've experienced depression. I've experienced like what Harry Z said, sad. You know, like I said, but for men, you don't have the luxury in society to really.
You do. You have the same help that women have for depression.
I think you do.
What?
Yeah.
You think we do what?
Huh?
You think we do what?
You have the same
power
and resources that women have when it comes to depression. Let me tell you something, right? For me, nobody could really get me out of my depressive state. I had to get myself out of it.
You're supposed to. It's on you to do that.
No, but I'm saying, like,
can't nobody do it for you?
That. But I mean, it sounds like E-Black's kind of like, oh, well, men don't have anybody, or men don't do this, so they can't get out of it. And it's like, yeah, you can, you know. And don't get me wrong.
What he's saying is correct, though. What he's saying is correct, though, because what he's saying is when y'all are depressed, ultimately it's up to the person who is depressed to get out of that little funk they in. But when women are depressed, generally they have somebody to help them along the way, somebody to talk to. Men normally don't have that. That's the difference.
But why? Why don't you?
Because they don't want to talk. That's on them.
It's on us. We don't feel like really talking to people when we are depressed. Because I've been through it too.
So then that's not a woman. That's not on the female. Then that's on you that you don't structure your life.
I didn't say it was on the female. I'm just saying y'all got more help along the way.
E-Black is. Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like men at least should have at least one person. You should have one person in your life that you have a close enough relationship to, that you feel safe enough to speak to and open up about this type of stuff when you're in it or going through it. You know, the fact that you don't want to talk. I mean, you're not going to talk to every and anybody about it. There's lots of people I didn't talk to when I was going through my stuff. You know, I just said I'm fine, or you know, I just don't feel like talking right now, whatever. But men should still have at least that one. They should at least have one person. And that's why I said, if you don't as a man, then you really need to evaluate the circles that you're going with and who you have around you, because that's really sad if you really don't have anybody that you can turn to when you need a friend or somebody to talk to.
Harry, you could be right. Oh, go ahead. I was reading the chat.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, Harry, you could be right about, like he said, if you're feeling depressed, go volunteer at a soup kitchen and watch, you know, a family be appreciative of a simple meal. But a person like me, that would probably further depress me, because I'd be like, why in this country do we have people in the freaking soup kitchen? Like,
Nick, and I get that too. And us living in America, I feel like there should be nobody homeless in America. Right. Like nobody. So I get that.
So it's just like, it just depends on the way you look at things. The idea is you want to be grateful, right, for things. You don't want to be unappreciative of blessings that you have in your life, like something as simple as a roof or heat or running water. But at the same time, like, you can't help when you get feelings. They come from nowhere, right? It's just like it happens, and you have to have the tools to unpack these things and process them, and you know, go through whatever you need to go through. That's why I said sometimes some people are medicated for depression. You know, some people, you know, change their diets. You can get depressed through certain foods you put in your body that you know create these toxins or whatever inside of you. So there's a lot of, you just have to, I think, target and identify, like, where is this coming from? So E-Black, just don't cook your turkey. Let your wife cook her turkey. And tell her, babe, I do not want to make this turkey. And I don't want to get no ice. I don't want to do shit. Leave me alone. You know, and
somebody else, she'll figure it out.
Yeah.
She'll figure out someone else.
Yeah, she's gonna figure it out. And then boom, you're not depressed anymore.
Very well said, Nick. Very well said.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. Let's go around and do our final thoughts for the night. Okay. Real Talk 87, final thoughts, sir.
Bypass me. I don't even know what to say about this topic. To be honest with you, I don't know what to say.
My final call. You can skip me too.
Go ahead, E Black. Final thought.
E Black, final thought.
I can't even.
During this holiday season, I want ladies to look at their man and show some appreciation for providing the meals, providing the substance in their life. Give them a hug. Pass him that beer. Give him some appreciation for the lifestyle that he has. Because he's truly made your life special in his eyes. He's done the work all year.
Mm-hmm.
So during this time, with all the pressures he's went through, look to your left, look to your right, look over the roof of your head, and show some appreciation for your man this holiday season.
What about after the season?
I thought we were doing outros.
This whole show is just messed up. So let's just go and fuck it up. Like, you know what? Black Titan is oh, he did a super chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. We got money in the chat. Hey.
Hey.
Thank you so much, Black Titan, one of our #1 supporters. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming by and watching the show and tonight's conversation. We are at final thoughts, so we are wrapping it up. Wrap it up. E Black is capping, is what Nick said. I mean, not Nita said. Okay, so seeing as Real Talk 87 and Nick does not want to do their final thoughts.
Don't want to do this
I
show.
will read Harry's. Harry's final thought is, be grateful for each other. Yams will be yams and collards will be collards. But together feeds the soul. I know that's right. You know what, Harry? I'm going to wrap it up on that thought because that was actually a really, really good thought. Here goes. Real Talk 87 is showing his merch. Please make sure you guys go down in the description box.
Go get it.
I need to go to
merch. You can go and visit everybody's stores. Everyone's link is down below in the description box. So please make sure you do go and shop this holiday season for yourself, for your loved ones, whoever. It's up to you guys. For a friend. We're going to leave it up to you. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for joining us. I was surprised to have as many people as we did today because we have been gone for weeks. And today was our first show back. Next week, there will not be a show, but we will be back the weekend after. So it's going to be every other weekend that you will see the BOS crew. So, guys, we love you all. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to make sure you hit those thumbs up on your way out if you haven't done so on your way in. And we'll see you on the next show. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.
This is a shame.